Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves.
Hi guys, welcome back to Pretty and Profitable. We're back and better than ever, and it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's fall. I wish I could keep this set forever. I hope you guys like it. This one is a talk through. I was rambling the entire time. It's not a voiceover, so you guys get to see all my era and everything else. If you want to see how I achieved this look, please keep watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, send it to everyone you know who's pretty and profitable. So let's get started. First, I wanted to tell you guys about my fall go-to mask. It is the Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin enzyme mask. This mask is amazing. And if you've ever purchased anything from Peter Thomas Roth, it always tells you what are the ingredients. It tells you on the packaging, and it usually tells you what it does. So this mask is perfect for fall because it smells like pumpkin. It smells so good, and it tells you that it's basically an exfoliator. It tells you that it says it's a 3-in-1 intensive skin resurfacer treatment, exfoliates with pumpkin enzyme, peels with alpha hydroxy acid, polishes with aluminum oxide, reveals smoother, younger looking, radiant, revitalized skin. So it exfoliates, it polishes, and it makes your skin illuminate. And then it tells you like more of what it does on the back. But you can find Peter Thomas Roth at Sephora, and that's the only place I know that has it for sure. It's Sephora or Sephora.com or maybe PeterThomasRoth.com. I don't know, but this is like one of my favorite skincare brands. So this is my mask of the season. So I exfoliated my face with this mask first. Let's jump into this fall vampy routine. So I'm going to start with my skin first, and I usually don't, but I'm going to double prime with MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I don't know if you guys remember, but like my skin is good to me in the summertime. Like it's oily, but in the winter it gets really, really dry. So I haven't switched out of my illuminating foundations yet. The foundation that I'm using, I'm going to mix my Studio Fix by MAC, and I'm still holding on strong to my L'Oreal Pro Glow. I can't talk today for some reason, but I'm still using my Infallible Pro Glow, and I am 211 Cream Cafe. So I'm going to take my Dab Beauty Blender, the bottom of it, and I'm just going to put the foundation right on it. So I haven't switched out of this yet, so I just put it right on there, and I'm just going to dab that. This is the only dabbing I do. Dab that right into my skin. Beauty blenders seriously make the world a better place. And I always put it over my eyelids too. It just neutralizes everything basically. So now I'm just going to dab some of my Studio Fix foundation onto the bottom of my beauty blender. It's very, it's more red, so I don't use a lot of it. I just use like a little peel. That's it, just a peel. That's all you need. And then I just add it. Okay, then I'm using I'm never going to stop using this concealer. LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I am in the color medium beige. So it's hard to get it to come up. Okay. So apply this under the eye area, your nose, your chin, your forehead. I don't know why, but for me, I've tried blending it with my beauty blender, but I prefer to blend my concealer with my finger. I just prefer to blend my concealer with my finger. So I'm taking my ring finger because it has the least amount of pressure, and I'm just blending all of that foundation in all of those places. I mean, all of that concealer in all of those places. If you didn't know, concealer can act as a eyeshadow primer. So if I don't have a eyeshadow primer with me that day, and I'm doing eyeshadow, I just use my concealer. So it's a dual purpose. So you're saving money. Trying to make sure it's evenly distributed under both eyes. So then I take my foundation brush, which is it's like a kabuki style foundation brush, and I blend the any harsh edges, like, because once you set it, that's it. Like, once I put setting powder on top, there's no going back. Then, so I used two setting powders. I told you guys this before. I use my mineralized skin finish from MAC, but I also use a translucent powder, and the one that I've been using right now, not my favorite, the Benai neutral set translucent powder. It gets the job done, but it's not comparable to the Laura Mercier. Laura Mercier is, I ran out of it, but hands down to me, that is the best translucent powder. The texture is just different from the Benai powder, but besides that, I mean, it's okay. So then I go back right before I set it. I'm just going to take my finger and make sure my eyes are not creasing underneath. So I'm just going to dab my finger. Because once you set it, that's it. Once you set it, if it starts creasing, you're screwed. So I'm taking my beauty blender, and of course it's still damp, and I'm just gonna put the translucent powder in all of those places where I highlight. So under my eye, the one thing I can say about this is that if you have oily skin, you'll like this because it absorbs the oil. But for me, I have dry skin, so I don't really bake for too long, because the longer you bake, the more it's going to set into your skin, obviously. So I just set it and I just wipe it right off. I don't like set it and then like bake. So I'm just putting that everywhere where I put my concealer. So then I take my Real Techniques brush and my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is Dark Deep. I think I'm gonna go. I use this like throughout the summer, but I think I'm gonna go darker for like darker than Dark Deep. There's one that's darker than Dark Deep because I really like to be bronze and sun-kissed. So I'm taking that and I'm setting everywhere else, like wherever I didn't highlight. I'm setting my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, and my lower neck area. It's like one of my favorite parts. That's when I'm like, yes girl, you're beating that face. You better beat it. I'm going to use, this is a sculpting blush by Makeup Forever. And I don't know the name of it, but it's by Makeup Forever. But I don't know the name of it. But it's in the same family. It's like red kinda. It has like a red, I think I broke it, but it's like red stain kinda, if you guys could see the shade. So it's not like blush. When you think of blush, people probably think of pink. It's not pink. So basically I use that to do a slight contour. You see how it just brings my color back? Yes, color. Then, before I wipe off my translucent powder, this makes a big difference. So I'm taking the translucent powder again on my beauty blender, and I'm just going underneath my jawline. So then I'm taking my big powder brush, and now I'm going to wipe all of this off. Now I'm just going to start my eyes, and then I'll go back to my face. Highlight last probably. Oh, but it's simple steps. So I'm going to take my what is this called? My mineralized skin finish. That's going to act as my transition shade on my eyes. Whatever your transition shade is, you want to bring it like it's coming down the bridge of your nose, like you're going to contour your nose. It just makes everything flow together, basically. So basically what I wanted to do, because usually for fall, we all makeup artists or anyone that's into fashion, we all use what? Burgundy shades, wines, cranberries. So I'm going to use this. I actually got this at like a beauty supply store. It's an NK HD eyeshadow, and the name of it is, it doesn't have a name. It just says high definition eyeshadow. I wish it had a name. I'm going to name it for you guys. I'll just name it. Tap off the excess because it's loose now. And now I'm just going to start. I'm going to just drag this color up into my crease a little bit. Because really, I only want this color on my eyes. So I want it to be lighter in the crease, but darker on the lid. I don't want to have to use any other eyeshadow. You see all the accents that fill on my face. That's why you have to tap your brush. Look at this. This is real life though. You guys need to see. Stuff like this happens when you're doing your makeup. This is real life. It looks like I was trying to contour my nose blue, but I wasn't. I'm just going to finish my eyes, and I'll get that later, because I'm excited about how my eyes are coming out. So now I'm going to, I didn't put any more product on the brush, but I'm going to continue to blend that color out. Take that same color, and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. Listen, if you do the rest of your face first, you will not be stressed out about doing your eyebrows. When you do your eyebrows first, you spend too much time on it. That's just for me. That's what I realized. So I've been cheating. I don't care. That's fine. I haven't been using brow gel. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? I live in New York. I don't have time for that. I've been using a pencil from the beauty supply store. It's brown. At the bottom, then I draw a tip, the tongue, another tip that's going to connect to the bottom. I make sure it's going in the right direction of where I want it to go and who I want to be that day. Then I take my spoolie and I blend it. Make sure everything is the way that it's supposed to be. And then I fill. Like I haven't touched the front of my eyebrow yet. Then I just fill this part in with light strokes. And then whatever is on the brush is what goes in the front of my eyebrows. I don't fill the front in. I just let them naturally be free. You blend those brows so the blending don't blend no more. And don't square the front of your eyebrows. Your eyebrows are not naturally square in the front. So you see how the tip looks? It's like, that's good. So I can't talk y'all through this. Please don't talk to me. Because that wing came out good.
Oh yeah.
Now
like
it's
that.
just make sure that they look similar. honey. Honey. So now I'm gonna highlight my face. I mean, come on, look, come on, look at that. Let's be realistic here. So what happened is that I dropped my opal, so it's now loose. But I feel like sometimes it shows up more pigmented when it's loose like that. Like that's how artist coutures come. They come loose. And then I'm gonna set all of this magic with Max Prep and Prime Fix Plus. See if I'm gonna live for this cranberry lip, or am I gonna have to change it to nude? Literally, y'all, like a trial and error in this with me. I like it. It's sultry, it's daring, it's like, it's a spin on the typical everyday fall that we do. Most of us, we just do burgundy, 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 but this blue is a nice spin on a smoky eye. So thank you guys for staying with me through all my madness of filming this video, because I know it was crazy. Like, you guys are probably laughing at me, you probably think I'm crazy. Anthony thinks I'm crazy, but it's okay. This is real. And thank you so much for tuning into Pretty and Profitable. Until next time, bye.